Hey guys, welcome to another video here at yettezkiedoodle. What is up? So today I'm just going to do a tutorial on how I came up with this look. This look is inspired by my new lipstick, Max Tone, and this is a look that I wore last Sunday night when I celebrated my birthday. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and if you'd like to know how I came up with this look, then please keep on watching. So I'm already done with my usual skincare routine, and I'm just going to apply my primer. This time I'm going to be using Banila Prime Primer, and this is just going to help my makeup adhere more and prolong the longevity of my entire look. And now for my foundation, I will be using L'Oreal's True Match Liquid Foundation. This is the new one with the pump. I am in the shade of N4 or Nude Beige. I really like this because it has a light to medium yet buildable coverage, and it is very lightweight. I will be blending it with my beauty blender, and I really like this because it just makes the finish a lot more flawless, and it just blends everything seamlessly. Now for my dark circles, I will be using Happy Skin's I Need a Miracle Corrector. I really love this because it packs quite a punch in terms of coverage, yet it is very blendable. You can use your fingers to just blend this away. But, well, I use a beauty blender, but yeah, you can just use your fingers. So I'm just going to dot this in my under eye circles and yeah, blend. And now to highlight, I will be using Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer, and this is in the shade of Fair. I really love the coverage of this one. I don't know why I haven't covered this earlier, but I really like it. It just brightens up my under eye areas, and yeah, it just brightens up everything. I really love it. And I'm just going to blend this with my beauty blender again. So here I'm just doing some sort of like a soft cream contouring. I haven't really done this before, to be quite honest with you. That concealer is new. I am using here LA Girls Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer, and that is in the shade of Toast. So yeah, that is the first time that I'm using that, or that is the first time that I'm doing that technique. And as always, I'm just going to be using beauty blenders, or I'm going to be using beauty blender to soften the edges and blend everything out. And now we move on to baking. I will be using my trusty Banana Luxury Powder. And I will be just applying that to all of the parts that I need to sort of like emphasize. Just the high points of my cheeks and all that jazz. So yeah, I will be using a different sponge for this one, by the way. For my brows, I will be using my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade of Auburn. And I will be using my trusty brush, Zoeva 317 Wing Liner brush. And yeah, those two are like inseparable, so I'm just going to outline my brows and fill it up with the same product. And this will just, ensure that my brows will stay in place all day, every day, I'm not making any sense now, am I? So once we're done with that, I will be using Fashion 21's eyebrow gel, and this is in the shade of copper brown. This really matches my hair. I'm just going to brush off the excess and apply it in my brows just to set and sort of like change the color and match my hair slightly. And now we move on to eyeshadows. I'm just going to prime my lids using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. And now for my eye look, I will be using MAC's Nordstrom Neutrals bestseller palette. I believe this is what it's called. But yeah, I'm just going to use this, and to outline my crease, I will be using the shade Wedge. It's a beautiful sort of like cool toned matte shade. I really like it. And now to add a bit of sparkle, I will be using L'Oreal Infallable eyeshadow, and this is in the shade of Ice Latte. I'm just going to be using my fingers to pat the product gently onto my lids. And using the blending brush that I used earlier, I'm just going to blend it away and probably add just a tiny shade that I used earlier the first time. I'm just going to add Wedge again and just, blend everything away. Now I'm just going to grab a flat shader brush, and I will be applying MAC's Satin Taupe, and I will be applying it on the outer side of my lids. So using a clean, fluffier blending brush, I'm just going to blend it away for a more seamless look. Now using a pencil brush, I'm just going to use the shade Brun. This is also a matte shade, and I'm going to apply it on the outer V corners of my lids. Just going to, emphasize that particular look, perhaps, maybe. Oh my god. And I always just have this sort of like smaller blending brush to precisely blend that particular shade. And now we're back to that fluffier blending brush just to make it look a lot more seamless. Blend, blend, blend. Now using another flat shader brush, I'm just going to grab the shade Vapour, and I will be using that to highlight my brow bone as well as my inner tear ducts, the usual. Now I'm going to grab a black eyeliner. This is Heron Mix Auto Eyeliner in the shade of black, I believe, and I'm just going to line my waterline as well as my upper lash line. Now for my wing liner, I'm just going to outline it using the Sony Moly Gel liquid eyeliner. And I'm going to fill it up with my favorite Heroin Make Impact Liquid Eyeliner. So I'm going to let my eyeliner dry first. So in the meantime, I'm going to brush off the excess powder, and I'm just going to apply powder on my forehead and stuff, but yeah, you get the gist. To contour, I will be using L'Oreal Pro's contouring powder or palette, and I will be using the shade Medium. And I'm going to be using this brush. This is a Zoeva Luxe Cheek Finish brush, or Zoeva 126 brush. So I'm just going to contour the hollows of my cheeks, my chin, my forehead as usual, and my nose. And for the blush, I will be using the blush shade in this palette. This is a Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette. This is in the shade of Blush Copper. I really like this, but this is highly pigmented. So I will be using Zoeva's 105 Luxe Highlight Brush. This enables me to sort of like target my blush into a specific area, and a little of this product or a little of this blush goes a long way. So you really don't want to use a really big fluffy blush brush, otherwise you're going to have a huge streak of blush on your face, because yeah, this is a really metallic blush, as I mentioned. Now for my highlight, I will be using a smaller brush. This is more of like a blending brush actually, and I will be combining these two shades, the Champagne Pop and Pearl, and this just enables me to sort of like create a champagne highlight, and I really love it. And I will be applying it at the high points of my cheeks and also on top of my brows and my chin, my nails. I really love it. I love it. I love it. Now I'm back to my lashes. I will just be curling it using my Heroin Make eyelash curler. And I will be applying my favorite Miss Teen mascara. I have no idea what particular mascara this is. All I know is that this is a Miss Teen brand. But this is also a favorite of Joyce. That's all that. I'm just going to apply some false lashes. This is the Red Cherry eyelashes number 213, I believe. And this is more of like a natural lashes. I haven't really tried more of those dramatic lashes, to be quite honest with you guys. And I'm not really a falsies person, so yeah. And now we move on to lipstick. I am using MAC's matte lipstick in the shade of Stone. This is one of like their new releases. I'm not sure if this is a limited edition or a permanent line, but I really love this. It's more of like a brownish, grayish lipstick. I really love it. And as you can see, I have been wearing it non-stop ever since I got it. So yeah, that concludes my tutorial. I hope that you like this. As I have mentioned, this is my first time. If you like this, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Follow me on all of my social media profiles. I really love it. And yeah, I will see you guys in my later video. Bye bye.
What are we doing? Losing on this journey? What are we saying? Making excuses? No, tell all the people we know we're getting ready to go. It's time. Life is passing by. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a place and there we'll go.